Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. So today I thought I'd just go over what I have running for IronFish. I am running a node and I am mining it as well. Anything that you do on IronFish right now is just for testing purposes. Any coins that you accumulate or anything like that, they all get burnt or just deleted really at the end when launch is, which I think is about 28 days, right around there. So it is coming, and IronFish is another privacy coin. It's supposed to be the better mousetrap, so to speak. You have things like Zcash or Monero for privacy, and I guess one of the biggest problems that people talk about with things like Zcash, for instance, if you don't set it up just right, it's not private, and a lot of people make mistakes with it, so it's almost not functional in the way that it's supposed to be. So it is hard to use to make it truly private. With IronFish, it's supposed to just be all the time. They've already sort of preset everything that you need to do so that when you click send, it's already done. So you don't have to do anything else. So that's what this is. This is what makes it the better mousetrap, is that it's just going to be automatically set, and any transaction you do will automatically have all the privacy settings in place for it. So, whether you think of it, you like it or not, some work, some don't work so well. Grin was for Litecoin. They tried to do something with Litecoin, but that, I don't think that ever really amounted to anything. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, what I got going on is, so this is the node I've running, and it's just, this is the block right here, the blockchain right here, just finished downloading it. I had to delete it and sort of reset it because the wallet that I was using, the version I was using, was not compatible with the wallet for the website I was mining to. So while I was mining, I wasn't getting the rewards because I was using the wrong version. So I had to sort of reset a bunch of stuff. And now it's done. So now hopefully I'll start getting my rewards in my wallet. But like I said, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to be getting them anyway. This is mining right now on IronFish. It's running smooth as possibly can be. I can't complain at all. I will say that I did get my miner settings from Rabid Mining, so if you've seen his videos, you can watch that one, and he has his settings in there. I tried them. They worked great. I mean, this thing is running at almost nothing. I don't know if you can see. 407 watts. I didn't look at the wall directly because I have the other rig on Caspa right now. So I didn't pull the exact numbers for it, but my hive has been reasonably close to what my wall pulls. So even if I put that up another 10 or 20 watts, still, it's running practically no power in the grand scheme of things. So I can't complain about that. So that's what I got running right now for mine. And for setting this up, it's pretty easy to do. Let's go to the flight sheet. I'll show you what I got in mine. So they do have iron in there. It's already there, so that was cool. To get a wallet, you are going to need to spin up a node, because when you run a node, then you can get a wallet address. If you don't do that part, then you can't get the wallet address because there is no other wallet used right now. It's strictly on the test net. So you have to do that, plain and simple. So once you get the node running and you can get your wallet address, then you'll get your wallet set up there. I'm on Hero Miners. And then in here, Hero Miners has it listed, and I'll show you also DX Pool also has it listed, but I can't find the information from DX Pool. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is it. I'm also solo mining right now. I thought that'd be kind of fun to do. Not many people doing it. As a matter of fact, there was 0 people doing it, and then when I started doing it, somebody else joined in too. But yeah, I thought that was funny. So the settings that I have in here, again, I pulled these straight out from Rabid Mining. You want to disable the CPU first off, and it did disable it when I set this. It automatically disabled CPU. So that one happens automatically. But as far as locking the memory or the core, you'll have to do that yourself. I'm running the 3060s. They are the LHR version, not like it matters, but just so you know. and that's what I put in for mine. Now, he also had an offset, I think, of 200 or 300 on his, and he had his set in here. I did mine manually just because I was messing with it and I wanted to fool around with it. So I left it at 200, and that's actually where it came in to be the best number. So that's where I've kind of just set it right there. But you can do that in the other section. Pretty straightforward as far as it goes for mining. The hardest thing to do is actually setting up a node and then getting the wallet address. I have tried so many times to set up a node and have failed miserably. I will say that I've learned a lot about Linux in the process, but it has been pretty painful. So I finally got it going, and that's all I can really say right now. It's running. Let's see what else. So the pools. So here's the pool. And if we come down, you can get the network total is 357 gigahash. This pool has 62, and my solo right now is 108. If we look over here, yeah, I got, hang on one second, where'd I go? Here I am. 108 gigahash. So before there was just it was one worker and it was me, or one miner with one worker, and now there's two with 11 workers. So that came up just this morning. So I started mining this, fooling around with it last night. It was around midnight. So somebody jumped on with a whole bunch, and they just dumped a bunch on the solo. So, but it's been kind of fun. As you can see, I'll go down. So here's my payouts so far. Now, I didn't receive this because I was using the wrong version. I had to be on 1.7.3, I forget. I had to do it earlier, and I had to change my version in order for this to work with it. So that's another thing. If you're using the wrong version of running the node, the wallet won't, you'll be on the old testnet and not the new one, and the new one is what they're using. So when I first installed it, I'd used the link for the old testnet and not the new one, because each time they've gone through different phases of the testnet. So I was using the wrong one, and I had to update that. So now that I've done that, I'm hoping to see a little bit appear in my wallet. So as a matter of fact, if we want, we can go over here real quick and I'll show it to you. So what is it? Is that it? So as you can see, I have 0 in mine right now. So that's the problem. So I'm waiting for my next payout, and then I'll see if I get anything in there. Not that it matters, because it's all going to be deleted anyway. But again, if you want to try to help support the network and just try to contribute and see if this project goes anywhere, it's kind of cool. It's proof of work. So we will be able to mine this for legitimately and actually earn rewards that we'll keep when the time comes. And yeah. So also I did see it on, like I mentioned, on DX Pool right here, but I can't find where to the pool to mine for it. So I just noticed that today. I've been on Hero Miners since, like I said, last night. So I've just been mining on that one. I started on the pool mining, and then I saw that there was 0 on solo, and I was like, well, I wonder if anybody can solo. I wonder if you can solo mine it. So I thought I'd try, and that one, if you saw when I showed you my flight sheet, it was pretty simple to do. All I wrote in was solo right here, solo : and then the address, and it did work. So that's why I'm solo mining now, because I was like, oh well, great, it works. Nobody else was doing it, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to be doing it. And then, like I said, all of a sudden a lot of people jumped on, or one other person with a lot of rigs, because if I'm only getting, what did I say, 10 gigahash, and we've got 100 and almost 10 gigahash. That's like 10 more of my miners, which is basically exactly what this is. One of these is mine and the other 10 are theirs, so they must have a very similar rig to be pulling that. So I've got the 8 RTX 3060s, so they've got to have 80 RTX 3060s running or something similar. Yeah, so they're humming. Whoever's got all those miners, man, congrats. I wish I had 10. I got 2. And the other one's mining Caspa, so it's just, it's running. And that's what I was mining with this one also before I flipped it over. So anyway, that's IronFish. Like I said, it's going to be complete privacy. Some people are for it. Some people are going to be against it. They think, they already think that crypto is for our drug deals and our gun running and all the illegal things that we do anyway. So, what does it matter if you put one of these out? They're just going to be even more pissed off. That's all. They're just, but they're already pissed off, and they think that we're all, cheats and liars or whatever Uncle Sam thinks of us right now anyway. So, what's the difference at this point? That's what I'm doing with IronFish. Let me know in the comments down below what you're doing. Throw me a thumbs up. I love those. They definitely help the channel. If you want to subscribe, button's right over there. I don't know if I'll put up the video of me installing this because it's really me just pushing my way through the ridiculousness of learning Linux, and it was pretty brutal. Drop comments down below if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'll have a different video for you up over there. Let me know. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks a million. Thanks for checking out. See you next time. Bye.